Hi guys, thanks for checking out another episode of Tea Time Treats. I hope you've got your cuppa. This episode is going to be all about my favourite pickup, the P90. Before we get started, I really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button down below and also the little bell icon so that you can get a notification for when I next release a video. If you're in the mood, give me a thumbs up and also drop me a comment in the comments down below as well. P90s were brought out by Gibson in the early 40s as an alternative to the Charlie Christian pickup. But around 1957, Gibson brought out the humbucker because it had more output, less hum. But there's something special about the P90 that I just like. It's a perfect bridge between a Strat single coil and a full-blown humbucker. I actually own 3 guitars with P90s in, which we'll get to in a little while. So a little bit about my recording rig before we start. I'm going through my usual small home studio pedal board. It's got a couple of my NGS Custom overdrives on there, which I'll talk about as I start to do the sound samples. For amps, I'm using my little tweed Fender Blues Junior. It's got a Bill M mod on the tone stack, and it's got the stock Jensen speaker in it. It's mic'd up with a Superlux PRA 628, I think it is, going straight into Cubase. Alright, so first of my guitars that features P90s is this gorgeous TV yellow double cut special. My wife bought this as a wedding present, a complete surprise. I didn't know she was getting me this guitar. I've been talking about a double cut TV yellow Les Paul special for forever, and then on a couple of days before my wedding she surprised me with a guitar case, and I opened this was inside. Apparently it used to be owned by one of Shakin' Stevens' guitar players, so if you're out there, drop me a comment below. I'd like to catch up with you and say thank you for this guitar because it's an absolute beauty. As far as I know, it's all stock, so it's got the stock Gibson pickups in it. The pots and caps are all stock because I've checked those. It plays absolutely amazing. So what I really like about P90s is how they interact with your volume and your tone controls. If you were just playing through an overdriven amp with no pedal board, you can have your volume wide open and you've got your nice gritty, dirty, overdriven lead sounds. You can gradually roll your volume back to clean up for your rhythms, and then your nice clean tones. Your tone control can take you from your nice sort of jangly to your darker, more creamy sort of lead sounds. If you've got a pedal board and you're playing through overdrive pedals, you can pretty much leave your overdrive on all the time and do the same. It works exactly the same. Just roll the volume back, play around with your tone controls. Something that a lot of guitar players don't do is play around with the volume and tone controls. They just leave them on 10 all the time, and you're really missing out on a trick, I think, there. Instead of stomping on pedals, you've got everything at your fingertips. So a quick sort of idea of what it's like clean on the bridge pickup of this Les Paul Special. No pedals, just a nice clean amp. Okay, so that's volume up full, tone up full. If I kick on the overdrive, heavy overdrive side of one of my pedals called the OTD, so it's kind of like an LCD on one side and a Timmy on the other. It's channel selectable. It's not stackable. So this is the kind of the heavier overdrive side, the obsessive side, if you like, of the pedal. Same chords again, volume up full. And then if I start rolling the volume back to about halfway, about a quarter, 3/4 of the way. So it really starts to clean up really nicely. And again, it's the same on the bridge on the neck pickup as well. So wide open. Halfway, 3/4. bridge pickup, neck pickup again. Okay, so that's basically tones wide up full. If you want your sort of Clapton woman tone, roll of tones off, middle position, so both pickups together. Tone off all the way. Halfway. Okay, so neck pickup, tone up full. All the way off. About halfway. So, I really love this guitar for the versatility with two pickups. That's just the one side of the overdrive pedal, so you can boost it as well. So if I boost it with like a clon sort of style, you get some more mid in there. It still cleans up really nice. Neck pickup. Okay, my next P90 equipped guitar is this single cut Junior, which I've had from new since 2010. It's played countless gigs. I've lost count of how many gigs it's played. Showing a bit of buckle rash on the back. I don't know if it'll pick it up on the camera. A few dings here and there. Again, it's all stock, so Gibson pots, standard P90 that you get with this model guitar. So clean. Overdrive. That's volume up full. Volume rolled down a little bit. With the overdrive still up. this guitar, which I don't tend to play in 9s anymore. I find them too light, so I'm kind of bending them all out of tune. But you get the idea. Really nice and versatile. Again, volume and tone control is all you need with these things. Finally, a guitar that they don't currently make anymore. It's a vintage. I forget the actual model number, VS6 I think it is. Correct me if I'm wrong, write down in the comments, tell me what the proper name is. They don't actually make it anymore. I wish they did, so JHS Vintage, do a reissue of this guitar. It's absolutely amazing. I've played loads of real SGs, some 60s ones, some new ones, and to be honest, this holds up against those without a doubt. It's got a few mods which I'll talk through. So I replaced the original Wilkinson pickup with a Mojo P90. Mark over at Mojo winds some great pickups, so if you're ever in the market for some pickups, go check him out. I'll stick a link in the description down below for that. CTS pots and an orange drop cap. It's also got a bone nut, so replace the original plastic nut with a bone nut. This guitar is usually tuned to open E for slide, which is what I'm going to demo it with today. So for slide, what I like to do with the slide is roll the tone off about halfway, because I find that playing slide with the tone full up, it's a little bit too brittle. If you roll the tone about halfway, so it takes some of that edge off it, and if you put a bit of overdrive on as well, and if you roll the volume back as well, still got overdrive. Bit of a boot. Okay, so there's the vintage. Again, I love this guitar for slide. Fret access is amazing. With the upgrades as well, the Mojo pickup and the bone nut and the CTS pots, it just really makes it a workhorse of a guitar for playing slide. Okay guys, thanks again for checking out another episode of Tea Time Treats. Please hit that subscribe button down below and drop me a comment if there's anything you want to discuss or comment on about this video. Also check me out on social media, Facebook, Instagram. You'll see the links at the end of this video for that. Okay, take care.